is time for the dogs. The hot dogs that end all hot dogs. You have not had a hot dog until you've had a Kansas City Steak Company all beef hot dogs. It's a steak dog, let's be honest. It is a steak recipe because they always bring their recipes of different cuts of steaks that you love into their products. And in this case, a jumbo all beef hot dog. Why do I say jumbo? 3.2 ounces. Look at the color, look at the moisture. Now you have your choice of either 16 or 32 of these hot dogs. They come pre-cooked, vacuum sealed, 4 per pack. If you pick up the 16 count, it's $59.98 or $14.99 on an easy pay. If you choose to opt in for the 32 count, because these are the most addicting hot dogs ever, now you're saving, a stock up and save is what we call, of nearly $20, $19.98, $99.98, $25 on an easy pay, works out to be $3 and change a dog. It's M96708. Auto delivery is every 60 days for a year. And Mr. Chef Ralph Pellerino, looking fancy and fine in your suit and bringing up some dogs. I love it.
Fanciest hot dog you'll ever meet.
That's right. That's how I
mean
like
the dog,
it.
not me.
By the way, Customer Choice Food Award nominations, one of our brand new categories is Best Hot Dog. You will be voting for that here. Also nominated Kansas City for Best Burger, Best Entertaining Item, Best Appetizer, Most Recommended Brand, but right now we're talking about the dogs.
Oh yeah, look at that, right? So this is 3.2 ounces. So I think before we go any further, let's show them the difference because you've never really compared dogs side by side.
Right.
So now here's the 1.6 ounce dog that you've probably been eating your whole life. You didn't realize it, but look at that color. Let's start there. The color is like kind of a beige, almost orange type of feel. Next door to it is that 3.2 ounce Kansas City steak dog that's red in color, just like it should, because it's a beef hot dog.
Right.
But when we talk about beef hot dogs, a lot of times people kind of throw that term around, but because that means inexpensive cuts of beef are inside the hot dog. In this case, and I'll show you again, in this case, this is cuts of real steak. High-end steak like prime rib, filet mignon. All those wonderful cuts of meat are inside the hot dog. And it still tastes like a hot dog, but you get this elevated flavor, this richness, right? That you get just like if you're eating a steak. It's a recipe, just like our steak hamburgers, same thing. But you see there, look at that. See that glisten, that shine? That's from the marbling, Julie. You know that.
I know that.
You know that.
But it sounds more authoritative when it comes from you.
Yes.
Because you're the chef, not me. I just eat the hot dogs and I ooh and all over them. I'm going to tell you. Wait, how many of these sold this month? 4,000 something? Over 4,000 this month. Grilling season is here. It's upon us. And nothing is like this hot dog. I used to be like, hot dogs, take them or leave them, until I tried this dog. And in fact, since I've had this dog, I've been craving hot dogs ever since. I was in Charleston with a friend for 4th of July. Our hotel had a rooftop bar and pool, and they were grilling up hot dogs. Like, oh yeah, I want a hot dog. I went and looked at them and was like, nah, I'll wait. I'll wait till I get my Kansas City dogs back at home. That's how craveable these are.
Yes, and guess what? This is all you need. Little dollop of mustard to truly taste.
Thank you.
The hot dog, the steak dog, right? You don't need a bun, you don't need condiments, just a touch of mustard, it'll bring out.
It is the best hot dog in existence. I'm telling you, the bite is everything.
Thin skin.
You get a little snap. It's a thin skin, but a little snap.
Little snap.
But then it really, truly does eat like a steak. These are true, real steak ingredients in every single bite, and it tastes like it. You can dress it up as much as you want, or dress it down as much as you want. But this is an absolute crowd pleaser. 16 count is most popular, but I implore you, go for that 32 count because then it's a stock up and save of almost $20 and it works out to be about $3 a dog.
Which is crazy.
Crazy for the size, too.
This is one of those hot dogs where if you have a barbecue, now a lot of times hot dogs usually are kind of like an afterthought. You know, you have a hamburger, you have a hot dog, lots of fun sides. But in this case, people will be talking about this hot dog the whole entire barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Because of just the mere fact of how special it is. Now, why am I butterflying this is because it's 3.2 ounces. So people are always like, Ralph, how do I fit this in the bun and not have the condiments go all over the place? So what I like to do is I butterfly the hot dog just like this, okay? And I stuff it. Now we have like a stuffed hot dog that will lay really nicely in that hot dog bun, just like that.
Oh, that's
so
beautiful.
now, look what you get.
Wow, that's
You
impressive.
like that?
That looks gorgeous.
And I know you like it spicy, so we'll
I
go a little bit of jalapeno.
I do.
And there you go.
But
Look at
these dogs, I mean, I could, like I said, I like it spicy. I fell in love with that sauerkraut recently.
Right.
But on its own, even if you just have nothing else in the fridge to put on top of it, just cook up the dog. Now, they do come frozen.
Yeah.
Right?
I got them right
4 to a
underneath.
pack.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it was just distracting you so I could get a bite of the dog.
So here's how they come. I love the black and white packaging, just like that. Very simple. Now you get 4. Why 4 and not 8? Because they're 3.2 ounces, which is double the size of a normal hot dog. And just like that, you take one out, you put it back in the refrigerator. These will last a couple weeks in the refrigerator, and then of course in the freezer for 12 months.
Okay.
There's enough for Sharon.
Oh, there's
Here's what I'll
plenty.
warn you.
What do you got?
Don't get that get 16 count and have friends over.
Oh.
Because then you're gone. They're gone.
They're gone.
They're just like that.
Get the 32 if you're planning on
That's right.
people
Yeah.
because they go so quickly.
They're so craveable.
Yeah,
It's the
they're
most
really
craveable dog that I
you go.
have
Take a
ever
little piece.
had.
Thank you, darling.
So I love today that we're kind of not making hot dogs for each other. We're just kind of tasting the hot dog. Because again, this is a different type of hot dog. It's a steak dog, which I don't think a term I've ever heard before.
The flavor is sweet.
Okay, oh good.
It's got the right amount of sweet and savory together.
Right.
It has a snap to it that's
Okay.
perfect. And I'm telling you, you can't find a hot dog this size in the stores.
Yeah.
They
Is it
don't make
salty?
'em.
Is
I don't
it
know what
salty?
No.
No salt?
No, it's
think
just like
so.
the perfect amount.
By the time you put if you put toppings on it, you know that you really can't taste
It holds up to the toppings too, right? It doesn't get lost in the
Right.
toppings.
Your friends and family will be like so over the moon, but then you're setting the bar high. You're going to always have to have these on hand at the barbecue.
It's
my,
so true.
My wife went to a barbecue this weekend
Yeah.
in the Poconos.
Oh.
And I had to give her like 8 packs of hot dogs.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like 6 months. She asked me 6 months. She goes, these people, because she goes every year now, all they ask for is the hot dogs. Make sure Ralph gives you the hot dogs. They don't care about anything else.
They don't care about Ralph.
No.
They just
No, I
wasn't
didn't
there.
go. I wasn't even invited. What are you talking about?
No.
But my hot dogs were.
Bring Ralph's hot dogs. Look, this is Kansas City Steak Company. You've been here since 1995 here at QVC
Yeah,
and around since the
yeah.
1930s.
That's correct, yeah.
That's why it has lasting power. Customer Choice
good.
Food Award nomination. Best hot dog right here. 16 or 32. 32 count. You stock up and save nearly $20. And auto deliveries every 60 days for a year. It's M96708.
You look very
Good
nice.
dog.
Well,
Doesn't he
thank
look
you,
handsome
yeah.
and dapper?
Hey, this is an award show. This is huge.
All right, so this is coming up. This is another fave of mine. And this is the one